Well, here we are. Last night was not a good night. So anyway, you want to know why I've been trying to pull the rocks and the stumps out? That right there is it. These light grousers, these triple rail grousers on these things will freaking bend bigger than crap. I'm gonna fire it up and just see if we got anything, if it's woke up or not. If it's woke up, then I'm pretty certain that it's a heat issue, which, you know, like I said, looking at the hydraulic fluid means that it's probably really at the point where I just need to try and figure out getting a service done on it. And if it's not woke up, then the first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this out here. This is a strainer, and see what's in it. And then I'm going to take the covers off. There's another strainer down here in the bottom that you pull out. And then there's the filter. So I'm going to get into looking into those after I let it run for a couple of minutes. It does have power when it's cold, so that's starting to tell me it's a heat related issue, which I have to make a couple of phone calls and kind of figure out. People that know more than me, my thought is, if it's a heat related issue, is the viscosity of the oil is gone to crap. It's gone to pot. So what's happening is that the oil's too thin because of how old it is, so the pump's struggling to pass it, as well as it's probably got a lot of sludge in it, which means it's probably plugged up the strainers and the filters. That being, especially with as dark as it is, it's burnt oil. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start popping filters and stuff out of it and see what those look like, and then I'll probably run and grab a set of filters. Here is what I'm thinking. Either A, it's just a complete and total, it's nothing but oil. B, the control pump gets hot and it starts to get weak, so these things start to lose their shit. Or C, up underneath here is the bypass. So what the bypass does is when the oil gets hot, instead of shipping it back into the tank, it ships it out to the cooler. If the oil gets too hot, the bypass opens all the way, oil goes out to the cooler, comes back over here. According to the book, and according to the problem diagnostics section, if the bypass is open all the way and the oil goes out to the cooler before it comes back over here, then what's going to happen, or the oil goes to the cooler, it comes back to the pump, and then it goes into the tank, and then it goes out, however the hell it works, is if the bypass opens all the way, you'll lose power because it's going into the coolers, and what it's doing is it's trying to slow the oil down so that the oil has a chance to cool.
This thing's problem is, so as you heard on the phone call there, the book says that if you pick this thing up and run the tracks, then you should be clocking about 25 seconds each side for the tracks to make 3 full rotations. That's what the book says. Well, I picked it up last night off camera because at this point, you know, guys, I was just at the point, there's just some stuff you can put on YouTube. And, it's a 16, 16. And, well, so far,
Oh my God. Oh, this is disgusting. Yeah. At the bare minimum, we're doing a service on it. Holy shit, this is nasty. Yeah, I had to pry on that pretty damn hard to get it out of there. Way harder than it needed to be. And you could hear the system go as it came out. That, my friends, is no bueno. Oh my God. Can you guys see that? It is nothing but black freaking sludge inside that filter. This guy took really good care. This thing weighs about 15 pounds. This guy took really good care of his stuff, all right. What that does. If you can see me up there, I'm just gonna swap filters in it and see what that does right off the bat. If that does good, then I know it's just it needs a hydraulic oil change. After seeing both those, I honestly don't know how this machine's running, and I honestly don't know how the pumps are even staying alive at this point, if that's what they're going through. I'm actually very agitated at myself that I didn't just do this right off the bat. I should have just gone through every filter on this machine, but I was in a hurry to get it out on a job and get it working and get it start making money. So I'm just hoping that being in a hurry, I'm just hoping that didn't cost me royal by burning the pumps up because of how bad this oil is. Yeah. This is just, oh my God, guys. It just, I kind of feel this just kind of proves that, knocks that point home. It's not the old machinery that you lose money on. It's people not taking care of it. So I got one more thing to pop out here. That's this strainer. Okay, this is where we're at. We're done for the day, and we're done probably for a good chunk of tomorrow. Pape has the little one and the big one, but they don't have that screen. Usually he said you don't have to order that, so you don't normally have to replace that. Should just be able to take it out, clean it, and put it back in. And I told him I didn't think there was any way this one was getting cleaned out. It's got too much crap in it. So he ordered me a new one. I could have gone down there and got all the filters today, but he had to order that screen. It's down in Portland, so he asked me if I want it overnight or UPS ground. I told him to get that sucker here yesterday. So it's gonna be about 300 bucks by the time it's all said and done. So that's fun. Anyway, I'm gonna go down and break the news to the customer that we're done for a couple of days. So hopefully tomorrow. Oh look, my parts are in. Hello? Okay, so I got O-rings, I got strainer, pilot strainer. They said those things come apart quite a bit. And I got myself a big filter. And a guy here, his last name is Pierce too, so when I come in at the end of the week to grab some more parts, I'm going to trade him some hats because he gave me a couple of hats for his name being Pierce. And I'm coming back to get one of these at the end of the week. That's the track adjuster that we've been looking for. Since the ones that came from Amazon, I got a notification saying that they were undeliverable, which usually means that they couldn't find them. So, yeah, get on our way out to the job. Gonna have to stop, get fuel, probably stop, get lunch along the way, but head on back out to the job, get all this stuff on the machine and see if we can't resurrect the day. Resurrect the day. Save the day. Let's put it that way. Drive-in in Reardon, Washington. And I tell you what, you guys ever go through this area and you want a good burger, this is a good place to stop. And that's not a paid promotion. They're not paying for me to say that. So anyway, it's getting later in the day. Got another job to go look at. I'm gonna go look at that tomorrow around lunch. It's gonna be about 3 o'clock. Probably gonna be pushing 4 by the time we get up to the job. Okay, it took just a little bit longer to get up here than I originally anticipated because I'll just tell you guys. So I got caught in some phone calls regarding that situation. So I'm going to probably put this little guy in here first, and then we're gonna have to get this strainer off of the pole so that I can get it on there second. God, honestly, I'm probably gonna have to walk out into the woods here real quick though. Ugh, that burger's going right through me. So I'm gonna take that little video again just in case that I just got a bad file. My GoPro's starting to do the same thing the other one was doing, where it's freezing when you try to end the recording and you end up having to pull the battery out just to get it to shut off because it freezes up, it crashes. So I'm thinking I might be getting a GoPro here pretty soon. It doesn't, when you're doing it without guards or anything like that, it doesn't take very long exposing them to this before they take a crap. So what I'm going to do is, this is the pilot screen. I'm going to change it out first. And one of the things I got to do, make sure yeah, I don't think it did. I think it left behind, I think it left behind a piece of the old filter. So the guys at John Deere warned me about this. They said, be careful when you're going to put this back together. We've had problems with, he said, guys, don't ever change that. It's a problem that they always run into whenever they have a call out for hydraulic filter, for hydraulic problems, is guys don't ever change or even take this thing out and clean it. This isn't a one-time use filter. Well, actually, yes it is. This one is. The other one wasn't. But what'll happen is that the top of the filter here separates and it gets left behind. And I'm kind of feeling like that has happened here. So I gotta go find a pair of pliers. He said what happens is that they get hot. Yeah, there it is. So what happens is it gets hot and the glue releases, and if you start to get too much restriction going in it, what'll happen is that it literally will start sucking itself apart. Now that right there scares me just a little bit. You guys seeing this? See that color? That's got metal in it. Something's not happy somewhere. Ta-da! It says Hitachi! Whether it needs it or not, we'll put this O-ring on there just in case. there's a little piece that this threads into inside the filter is broken free from the filter itself. So you can't just spin I don't know how the heck this is going to work. I might have to go and figure out a whole new rod and everything. All right. How do I want to say that? I'm not holding my breath that this is the problem, but it also wouldn't surprise me if it is the problem. Does that make sense? Put it in the hole without it getting covered in foreign contaminant. And then we'll fire this biatch off and see if we did any good or not. I have no idea where it goes down in there. Kind of gotta feel your way around with it. Ooh, got it? Oh, I really hate to think I'm gonna have to get my hand dirty and reach way down in there and find where it goes. There we go. It's in the hole. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna go take a bath and brake clean. I'll be right back. Foreign contaminant. Oh, I just farted. I think I just crapped my pants, guys.
I really wish I could have got this machine somewhat clean before doing this. Bad part about this stuff is I would have used a case of brake clean just trying to get it cleaned up. You guys seen the price of brake clean here lately? Yeah, you don't want to look at it. Phantom of the Opera? It is one creepy ass book. Kind of makes you wonder what would possess a guy to write a musical about a creepy guy in his 50s. That's how old the dude in the book was. that's known to be a mass murderer, and he wants to go out and shag with somebody way less his age. Makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. Probably doesn't make you guys wonder. Plus, most people that watch this channel probably live in the country area, so they probably don't even know what I'm talking about when I say the Phantom of the Opera. But creepy, look at that. Read the book. Interesting note, the opera house that was the inspiration for the story actually does have an underground lake underneath it. You can go explore it. The book was based off the Garnier Opera House in Paris, France. Definitely on one of my bucket list items to go and see when I'm not busy crapping my pants and losing money on clapped out excavators. Darren Hall, I'm the guy. I'm the guy who knows how to clap out machines. Okay, we're gonna start this pig and see if we got any leaks. We got leaks? We're gonna shut it down in a hurry. We don't have leaks, we gotta get all of our tools off of it. And get to doing some stuff with it here and see if we can't get it to warm up. See if we can't get it to go dead on its face again. I'm hoping we don't. But on the other side of that coin, I'm gonna not be too terribly surprised if we do.
Hold on to your butts. Wasn't getting enough fluid passing through the system. I have to bring a bucket of oil with me tomorrow, I think. There's enough in there to experiment tonight. I might have to see if that barrel of oil, a bucket of oil I got at home is compatible. And if it is, I'm probably gonna need to bring it with me tomorrow and top that off. So I'm gonna let it warm up. I didn't see any leaking. Drop the hood on it. And then get to work. I'm gonna throw those stumps around and just do a bunch of crap right around in here. And see if I can't get her to warm up and get her to repeat the problem. Wish me luck, guys. I'm not gonna go right out and say that it's fixed, but I ran it there for, oh, what was that? About 15 minutes. And I have to go home and review the video, but I'm actually thinking that it's running better. I mean, that's for sure. Like I said, I'm not going to know until tomorrow when I get going on it and start running it and running it a whole day, get it going in the morning, and get to running it. I may have to look at it on the video to see if it sounds quieter. In the cab, I didn't hear the pumps whining as much. So the fact that when I first fired it up and it dropped the sight glass that far, and it's never really varied on the sight glass, is telling me that it's passing a lot more oil. So fingers crossed that was it, that it was clogged up filters. The other day I couldn't even put my hand on these. When it did it, when it went to crap on me, what was that, yesterday, day before, I can't remember. None of the cylinders I could touch. I couldn't even touch the chromed piece. I couldn't touch anything. It was so hot from the oil being hot. So I'll run her tomorrow, get going on her bright and early. Get that valve in on the other side while it's warming up, and we'll get after it. If she makes it, she makes it. If not, well, maybe the homeowner might get some yard art. Anyway, all right guys, that's the end of this video. Like, subscribe, and comment. If you like the video, give us a big thumbs up. That really helps us out. If you want to see if it makes it or not, if that was our fix, I'd just consider subscribing. That way in a couple of days you can see whether or not we made it. And if you want to see what we're doing in the future, I'd definitely consider subscribing. And I'm gonna make a little video after this one, kind of going over some stuff that's in the future outside of this business. So anyway, this one here is the one with the broken valve, so that's the one I'm going to replace tomorrow. Anyway guys, like I said, wish us luck. We're going to need it.